Hello again. Now we'll see Jacob, Oliver Jacob, what he'll have to present to us. Hello, Oliver. How are you?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm fine. Hello, everybody.
So, hope you enjoy in your things you have to say as much as we enjoy in this separator. We already saw it, and hopefully it's something interesting for us. Here you are, Oliver.
Yes, thank you, John. Thank you for the invitation. It's great to be here this morning.
Thanks.
Yeah, so my name's Oliver Jacob. My professional background is being a brewmaster, and I'm with GEA since almost 10 years now, overlooking our craft brewhouse program as a product manager. And this morning we already heard about clarified and finished beer. Let's go back a few steps in the production process to the brewhouse. This is where the magic happens. That's the backbone of your brewery. And what I'm going to present today is to focus on our craft brewhouse lines, mainly our 40 hectoliter craft star brewhouse kit. Let's start with a brief overview about where GEA is positioned in the craft brewing industry. Let's start with an impressive figure. Every second liter of beer worldwide is in touch with GEA process equipment. So today we are positioned as a one-stop shop for breweries, offer customized solutions, and can cover the complete production process. From material handling with our own products like the Millster wet milling, as well as dry milling plants, the brew house with different sizes and categories. In the cellar, we offer a very comprehensive set of different solutions to treat your beer, to finish your beers, make it a pleasure for your customers. Later this day, you will hear about some of those units. Then beer finishing, for sure, the amazing black and wind separators, as well as some units for pasteurization or carbonization, if this is of interest for you. And finally, we can even supply you complete lines with filling lines, glass bottle and can fillers. It's a complete scope that we're covering. And well, today I'm speaking about the brew house. We started early, equipping all the pioneers in the US when craft beer took its success way. Just to name a few of our customers in that segment, which are large breweries right now, currently, like Sierra Nevada, Whitmer Brothers, Harpoon, Gordon Beer, The Shoots. All those guys got their GEA brew houses in the late 90s. Still in operation, still satisfied. Many of them run already their second brew house lines. And then for sure, we work with the wild young ones. That's what I personally prefer a lot. Special recipes, really innovative products. Firestone Walker, that's a good customer of ours. Treehouse, Lawson, Stockbridge, just name a few. And as of today, half of the top 10 craft brewers in the US are operating GEA brew houses. And many, many others have GEA brewery equipment in general, like upgraded mills, separators for beer clarification, yeast plants, pumps, valves, and flow components in general. This is just a quick overview, just some selected ones. So the US is just not our main market. Yeah, it's one of them. We equip many breweries in Europe. For Pure Brewing in London just received a 40 hectoliter brew house. Taiwan, Hong Kong, Argentina, France, several customers. So we equipped many of them in the past few years. And what's our approach? Well, we want to provide high quality brewing systems with the proven technologies. Our company is in business since more than 145 years. Company Hoopman. Nowadays, GEA brewery systems, and we have a lot of patented, proven technologies for different sizes of breweries. It must be an affordable investment for this specific segment, for sure, and it has to be designed for easy capacity expansion. You are all in a very dynamic market, so you need a system that grows together with you. And finally, it has to come with all the features that supports your creativity and enthusiasm. I think this is the most important thing. Versatility in beer styles, that's one of the core features every brew house should offer to you. You are the artist and we are delivering the tools so that you can do your work. Generally, we are providing the complete process. We discuss the concept with you. We take care of the project realization, which means the plant design, do the detail engineering, the equipment manufacturing is done in our workshops in Bavaria, Germany. We have a team of project managers and brewmasters in our organization so that we can support you at any time given. We can install it on a turnkey basis or just provide supervisors. There's always the discussion how to find the right package for this. And finally, after sales service support is a very important aspect to keep your system up and running. Yeah, so that's the way from concept to reality. When it comes to craft brew houses, I would just make a small differentiation. We have our Craft Star, which is designed for 40 to 50 hectoliter wort batches. Then the larger sister system, the Compact Star, ranges from 40 to 120 hectoliter batch size. Everything which is larger in batch size, it's called the classic GEA/Huckmann brew house. The first two, Craft Star and Compact Star, are pre-assembled units that can be shipped in one piece or as modules, whereas the large brew houses require a bit more installation effort on site. Yeah, Craft Star topic today. It's a pre-assembled skid, 40 to 50 hectoliters, casted wort volume, as I said. It's ready engineered. It comes with all the brew house technologies for high efficiency, high raw material utilization. You're paying a lot for your malts, your special malts, and you want to get the maximum out of it. It's an important aspect. All those technologies that you find in any larger GEA craft brew house, or in any GEA brew house, is found in the smaller systems too. So there's no difference, no matter if you go for 40 or 100 or 400 hectoliter brew house at our company. All the vessels are oversized to handle high gravity recipes, to do your imperial stuff. And it comes with a gearbox control system for batch repeatability. You have a choice of different configurations, different number of vessels, so that you can find the right system to match your budget and your expectations for batches per day. So up to 9 brews per day is not an issue, and we can even boost that with a special technology called Millstar wet milling. Yeah. Then the complete picture can be equipped with further process equipment in the cellar, from yeast management to fermentation, finishing, CIP units that we can deliver to you. Automation gets more and more important if you want to have a batch repeatability and to maintain a proper product quality. Automation is always to help you. Turnkey projects, we can equip either just brew houses or do the complete plant or just upgrade existing breweries. It's also an important aspect of our daily work, just to install the new lauter tun or to modify an existing lauter tun to boost the capacity in your existing brew house. What does it mean, kitted systems and pre-assembled units? That's how the Craft Star looks like. That's a 3-vessel configuration. You see here, we have the vessels themselves. They are all stainless steel, including the support construction, all the feeds, very hygienic, very yeah, solid and rigid design, attached to a base frame. And this base frame does not only function as an operating platform to have access to the vessels, it also holds all the process components, the valves, pumps, the instruments, all the piping. Even the power cabinet is installed on that skid. You can see that on the far left side. So this is a functional unit. For transport, we will just remove the vessels themselves, but transport the base frame in one unit. And on site, we are making the final reconnection again by flange to flange connections. You can see it here. Very easy, very smooth, and very fast. We just connect flange to flange. And for the electrical part, we have plugs and sockets. So the installation of a brew house is done within very few days. So it's within 5 days, you have set up this entire brew house skid, or even faster. Very much plug and play. It does not only mean savings in time, it's also hassle-free, because we've done hardware commissioning tests. The software is in our workshops prior to delivery. The software is already on. So this is really just connecting and make the final touches and go through the system with you, make the instructions on site, how to operate the machines, how to operate the control system, and then you're free to brew. Different configurations are available. Let's start with the very basic configuration of a 2-vessel brew house. That's a combined, that means a combined mash lauter tun with a pre-measure, plus a combined kettle whirlpool with an external boiler. With such a system, you can brew up to 5 batches per 24 hours in a continuous operation. And it's designed for single-step infusion mashes. If you're going to the next configuration with 3 vessels, we would go for separate mash tun kettle and a separate lauter tun. It gives you some more flexibility in the recipes. All mashing regimes are possible. The kettle themselves is still a combined kettle whirlpool. 5 batches. Adding a dedicated whirlpool leads to a 4-vessel configuration. And with that system upgrade, you're now able to make up to 7 brews per 24 hours. What does it mean? It's not only that you want to brew 24/7. I guess just the minority of you are in that position to do the complete 24-hour production time frame. It also means that you get more batches out of your system in a single shift operation or in a double shift operation. The faster the throughput of that unit, the more batches you get out of it. To boost the system to finally even 12 brews, means every 2 hours a new batch of beer, we can equip a pre-run tank and Milster wet milling technology. The entire craft system is designed as a modular unit, so you can expand. So you can install such a wet milling later. If your business grows and you need more capacity, you just install it. You just retrofit it afterwards. Let your business grow. Some impressions. What does it mean with growth? Perfect example is Brewery Anders in Belgium. These guys are contract brewers, so they offer the service to several other brewers in Europe. They have an extreme versatility in beer styles. They have almost 200 different recipes per year that they brew, so the system needs to be flexible, and they opted for the Gear Craft CERN. They started a few years ago, just casting out 20,000 hectoliters per year. And nowadays, they ramped up to 80 hectoliters, 80,000 hectoliters. Again, with the same system, just by adding one vessel after the other. Just want to give you some impressions. What does it look like? That's from the outside. And here's the brew house. This is the 3-vessel configuration, 3-vessel craft star, with a pre-run, with a Millstar wet milling unit right here. Let's jump on the brew deck. That's how it looks like. In the background, you can see the tank cellar. On the far right, you see the water tanks. So the brewers are having fun, doing some very special recipes, Belgium style beers, European style beers, a lot of IPA as well. So very hoppy beers. Just a few into the combined kettle whirlpool that's equipped with an external boiler so that you get a higher flexibility in the batch volumes. You can do some smaller brews as well. It's a nice formation of the troop. Very important in here, especially when you go for very hoppy beers. And yeah, further process equipment, hot water tank, chilled water tank. On the far left, you see the wort cooling and wort aeration unit, a small drop tank, and all those parts are designed as pre-assembled units. Means very fast installation, very smooth, no unpleasant surprises because we already did the tests in our workshops. And connection is very easy. This is the media connection point. Means on a central interface point, you can connect your hot water, cold water, your steam, your condensate, and finally the product out. This is all you need to install. All the fine adjustment like a water mixer or like steam accessories, all this is part of the brewhouse kit and is handled in here. So very easy and very clear interface. That's why it makes it easier, very easy just to order and get such a craft star delivered and then install it on site, on your existing site. Some more views. Right here we left some space for bringing in upgrade equipment. And just last year, so this picture is a bit outdated, just last year we retrofitted a pre-run tank and separate whirlpool for even higher capacity expansion. So very fast, very smooth capacity expansion and still having your backbone that you once ordered. Very compact layout, short distances, very nice corridors for the piping. So that's tanks of combination of fixed cellar piping with jumper panels. For sure, we can also deliver with hoses or with more comprehensive piping. This always depends on the project. Beer clarification unit. Here we have a carbonator. We have a separator in the back. It's very special accessories for Belgium style beers like sugar additions and filling line in the very back. Yeah, brew to be different. That's their slogan, and I think it really points it out. Every brewery is unique. Every recipe is unique, and as I said, you're the artists doing your beers. We're delivering the tools and give you all the accessories to fulfill your brewing dreams. That's from my end. And I will hand over to my colleagues, Markus and Michael, because 40 hectoliters